Welcome to Approved with Megan and Wendy, the podcast where we share one item we're using and loving every single week. We're your hosts. I'm Megan Samarin.
I'm Wendy Nielsen.
Hey, if you want to connect with us outside of the podcast, please hang out with us on Instagram. You can find us. We are at Megan and Wendy.
Please send us your emails, meganandwendy@gmail.com. We would love to know everything you're using and loving.
Hey, and the holidays are rapidly approaching, and if you're looking for a gift for your best friends, that's us, by the way, Megan and Wendy, your best friends on the internet, we've got a completely free gift that you can give to us, and that is a 5-star review of our podcast. You can leave ratings in both Apple Podcast and Spotify, but Apple allows you to leave a review, and I'd like to read a recent good one.
Oh, exciting.
Just from the user BE. So fun to listen to. This podcast is perfect to listen to while you're doing any activity. I love to turn it on when I'm in the car or on a run. The conversations are super entertaining and so funny. Also, I love the product recommendations. I look forward to a new episode every week. You guys are amazing.
That's so nice. Thank you
Isn't that great?
so much. I love that we're a mini podcast. This idea was yours, and it was hard for me to accept because I do enjoy the chit chat between us.
Also, there's a fair bit of chit-chat in these mini episodes.
A little bit.
But if you missed the chit-chat, patreon.com/Megan and Wendy, you can get an entire week for free before committing to $5 a month for 4 episodes. That's where you're going to get the unfiltered, unhinged Megan and Wendy.
Let's talk about what you have this week.
I've got a limited time holiday product. It is the gingerbread flavored RX bar.
I love me an RX bar.
I do too. Now, I just happened to see these. The whole thing with RX bars is that they're like limited ingredients, like good for you stuff. The gingerbread RX bars, you can get a box of 5 of them for $10 at Target. They do say limited edition, so I cannot tell you when they are going to go away. I happened to see them on the shelves, threw them in my bag because I was starving at the time. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of thing I like to keep in my car. And one of the things I like about this one is that it doesn't have chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
So the chocolate ones can get a little melty in your car. This one has no chocolate, nothing to get melty. Keep it in my center console for when I get hangry instead of a McDonald's drive.
Yeah.
Again, it has limited ingredients, and on the front of it says 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates, no BS. They have 12 grams of protein. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of protein. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that I'm a bad protein getter. I don't think I'm good about...
Oh, no. As we get older, my dear, we need more protein.
I know, and I'm not good at it. They do have allspice, ginger, and sea salt as well included. They just don't make the front.
I have been a longtime RX bar lover, but it wasn't until recently that I found out that I am allergic to cashews. Now, some of the RX bars, most of them do have cashews in them, but some don't. So now when I shop, I don't just get to throw any flavor I want in my bag, and I'm bummed to hear that these have cashews in them. Because I think a gingerbread one sounds delicious.
It's really good.
I bet.
It's great. I enjoy the flavor, a little bit of the ginger spiciness, without being like too sweet or too cloying. It's just like a little bit of holiday joy in my protein bar.
I like it. Are you ready for my item? Longtime listeners of our original podcast, Long Story Short with Megan and Wendy, where Approved was a segment.
Yes.
In our early days, I shared an item in that segment, and I felt it needed to be revisited because 'tis the frickin' season.
I agree. My question is, we talked about this quite a bit over there. Was it ever an approved item, or was it something you discussed as like, I need to try this item, and then you bought the item?
That's a good question. I don't remember. In my brain, feels like it was an approved item, but I don't know
because the
officially.
Origin of this item was that you are a lazy lotioner, TM. You don't like to apply lotion. Because of the sensory feelings of it.
Exactly.
And tell us about this item and how this helps.
This item is called the Body Buddy. Mm-hmm. It is a long strip of vinyl material. I don't know if it's technically vinyl. I don't know what it is.
Silicone, maybe?
No, girl, it's not stretchy. It's not like that.
Vinyl. I was in my mind, and I know it doesn't make any sense. I've been picturing like a chamois material,
No.
which wouldn't make sense because you use it for lotion. But I can't get that image out of my mind.
Originally, I purchased this item off of Amazon. The brand is called Body Buddy, but in 2023 here, it seems like it doesn't exist on the internet anymore. I don't know what happened.
This should have been a Shark Tank product.
Yeah, so what it is, and let me explain it. It's a long strip of fabric that is non-absorbent, and on the end of the long strips of fabric are 2 elastic handles.
Yeah.
So what you do is you squeeze your lotion, your body lotion, onto the applicator, and then you can get your back and hard to reach places. And I use it because I don't like the way, what did you always call it? What's the word? Sensory feeling? Like, I don't like to apply lotion. It's weird. Am I alone? I don't know. But this time of year, when the weather is dry and your body feels like a raisin, this is the greatest invention ever, because I stand in my closet and I get lotion on my back. I don't have to ask somebody, like, please put lotion on my back. I am an independent woman with my Body Buddy.
Yeah.
And guys, I wish I could give you a link, but every link I click on, it says not available. So I don't know what happened to
You
it.
said there's some dupes on Etsy.
There are some dupes on Etsy. One does look like chamois material. I will leave all this linked in our show notes. I think this is really great for anybody who has trouble. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them on here on Etsy. It could be a sensory issue like me, or some sort of inability to reach places. I don't know.
So I will say that although the original Body Buddy doesn't exist, on Amazon, similar products that you can find, there's one that has a long handle and a round disc on it that you can apply and reach behind your back. They also have a number of very similar products designed for applying sunless tanner.
Yeah.
That would also work. I just feel like they're going to need to be washed more frequently, because that sunless tanner mitt material is a little bit different than what you're going to want for applying lotion, but it would get the job done.
Yeah, I hear you. The Body Buddy, the one that I have, I do throw in the washer from time to time. It hangs in the closet, and there are months where it doesn't see the light of day and it has collected dust, and I'll just throw it in the washer and it's all good to go again. So yeah, the ones that you're talking about, like with a handle and an attachment, I could see getting yucky over time. But yeah, I will link all of these in our show notes if you are interested. If you have a need for one of these, I'm telling you, it's life-changing.
Yeah, there's nothing quite like that feeling of your skin feeling like it's on fire moments after you've gotten out of the shower, because everything is just so dry.
And it's really efficient too, because you can do your whole backside.
It gets a lot of surface area at once.
Yes.
Wendy's doing a little shimmy.
I was like showing how I do it. Yes.
All right. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of Approved. The vast majority of our approved items are linked in our Amazon storefront, which you can find meganandwendy.com/Amazon. So check those out if you're missing past approved items. And of course, everything's always linked in our show notes. If you ever want those and you're not listening to the podcast, you can always find them at meganandwendy.com. Check us out. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.